Streaming.
All right, Mark.
Streaming.
Get set. Here. Redirecting and we're live.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'll deal with
Right.
Get out of there. Just
So,
exit out of there. All right, hello, y'all.
oh wait, I didn't. 1 second because shoot,
What's the matter?
I forgot to close out the page. Is it going to start playing?
Close
Yeah.
my door, please.
Hello, all. So go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Universal Light and Pure Love Ministries. We are here today to talk to Kayla Diagne about her written in Reiki. So I'm going to start this with just a little cleansing with some sage and sweetgrass.
Set the intentions for the week.
Yes, hope we all have a good week.
We realized we had this page for a long time and we've never gone live from it. So
That's true. We hadn't yet, and yeah, I've had it for a long time.
that music is really loud.
All right. All right. I'm waiting until the background noise is down so that
go ahead.
we
man.
can start talking.
You're good. Don't worry about this.
All right. So, Kayla, I wanted to know, like, when it was that you really first got that urge to start looking within yourself and following a more spiritual style life.
I think I was about 30 years old. Actually, I think I turned 30 and then it just kind of popped on me, like it clicked that it was something was missing. And then I went on a search and came across spirituality in a new way. And like I've always followed spiritual things, but none of them quite made sense until I found my own path, I guess you would say.
Right. That's awesome. And so how did you come across, like, how did things start, like, without like getting into too much depth, because I mean, most of us could probably go on for days about our spiritual past, but in a gist, can you kind of run us through like where you started your searching, when you decided that what certain things worked best for you, when you decided it was better to do them your way as opposed to the way you were being taught?
I think that would be when I first started. I was introduced to Kundalini.
And what's the Kundalini? I mean, we know, but we'd like to explain.
Exactly. Yes. So that anyone
viewers
watching knows. Yeah.
So
hello,
Kundalini
Soul family.
is,
hello, all. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Kundalini is the internal energy within yourself. Everyone is born with it, and it is supposedly residing at the base of your spine. And when activated, it's like a snake that crawls up your spine and out through your head. And it actually feels like that when it's activated. So.
When it's activated, it does, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it as something that runs up your spine. It's that DNA. It's that awakening, that extra DNA within us.
It's that hermetic symbol. It's that symbol that we see all the time with them in the medical field, where the snake is just running along the spine all the way up. So that's and so just so that everyone else can relate what that means, when you see the medical signs with those snakes running up that pole, that's basically what that is. All right. So when did you decide to have a Kundalini awakening?
Decide?
I didn't decide. I was naive and I said, okay, like I started to meditate and I just loved it. I felt like I found something where I could have peace within myself. And then it got to a point where I couldn't stop meditating. Like I was so drawn to it that I meditated for 17 hours.
Wow.
And then
Wow. Yeah, that's a feat.
That's how I activated, actually.
Aha. Yes.
But it was like I was being called to it. I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't do anything else.
Right. Well, that's how during your life. I mean, you obviously you knew you had gifts at a young age, right? I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I was awakened, and I'm still being awakened. We're all being awakened constantly. It's constant
It's a constant
expansion from the way I see it. You know, my opinion. But what gifts did you realize you had these healing gifts at an early age?
Always. I've always been drawn to heal or help people in one way or another. Before I realized that I could actually physically heal people with my mind, with my energy, with the source energy that is available through me. I guess that's the best way to explain it. I used to just try the way the world believes it works, like giving all of yourself to another person. And that's how I would heal before I learned how to heal through Reiki.
Right.
Awesome.
So we're here to talk about your written Reiki.
Written in Reiki.
Written in Reiki.
That's right. All right.
Yes. So would you like to explain that a little bit to us?
So when I started to study Reiki in general, I got to a point where I realized that I wasn't going to follow Reiki the way it was written out.
Right.
That I was drawn to portions of it the same way I'm drawn to portions of other healing mechanisms, which are sourced in other places like Hinduism or, let's say, shamanism.
Yeah.
And I kind of put it all together and
There you go.
compacted it into a little book that I write, and I use the book to help people get over whatever it is that is causing them pain or anguish or suffering in one way or another.
So kind of the full spectrum of you do it. So physical ailments, mental illness, kind of the whole
the whole thing.
The whole shebang, right? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual,
everything.
yes.
Everything. Okay. Everything.
So can you explain to us a little bit about what background you came from? I mean, did you come from any certain religions or any backgrounds?
This is a long story. Okay. I'll make it short.
Okay.
Just go for it. Yeah.
I grew up Baptist. Then I became Mormon. Yeah. Then I became what is it called? I studied in Judaism, and then I became a Muslim.
That's awesome though, because you're learning all those different aspects of spirituality. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what a lot of us awakened, the ones that are more enlightened or more woke up to things and paying more attention. I feel like that's, those first wavers, second wavers, third wavers, we all did kind of sought out our own spirituality. Some of us through going through different religions, but and that's respectable. I feel like that's something somebody should, all of us should do is really kind of be well-rounded spiritually, because there are a lot of good teachings in a lot of religions. Yeah. And there's a lot you can take from them, so it's, I think, staying versatile and being open-minded to all religions and, loving and accepting of all of them is important as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So after Muslim, where did we go?
She's Muslim now.
Muslim, I became whatever I am now.
There you go. Awesome.
You became Kayla?
You became Kayla.
Again, born again Kayla.
There you go. All right. So you want to kind of explain to us a little bit about why it is that you chose. Awesome, girlfriend.
Okay.
Hi, Maddie. No, that's not Maddie. That's younger one, right?
Okay, she wants me to show you. She has tea.
Awesome.
Very nice. We're doing a healing show, so that's good.
She
Tea's
loves
good.
tea.
Yeah, tea's my favorite.
Okay, now
Very
get
good
out.
for healing.
Okay, now get out.
Now get out.
Okay, do you want to explain to us just a little bit about what it is that kind of brought you to the decision that this was the best way for you to do at least your distance healing?
Sorry, you'll have to repeat yourself because Maddie is being interrupted. Okay.
I was asking if you could kind of explain to us a little bit about how it is that you came to the decision that this was the best style for you to do your distance healing.
Well, because I've noticed that we can get one session of Reiki, but even during studying Reiki, they said you need 3 sessions day after day, 3 consecutive sessions to help the issue or problem. So I decided, well, it's hard for people to commit to 3 days of an hour of their time.
Yeah.
At the same time each day. Whereas for me, it's my job. If I just have them in the book that I write, then I am delivering them their healing regardless of what they're doing, wherever they are.
Right.
And
it's about that intention, right? It's that intention that you're putting into it and that target.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I practice the same medicine.
Yeah.
Just different
Differently,
delivery.
of course, but yeah.
Equally good though, equally effective.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to kind of show us a little bit and kind of maybe walk us through some of the ones that you can walk us through?
Okay. I'm going to cover pictures of people's stuff because it's people's stuff.
Yes.
Right.
And their names, but I will turn the camera around if I figure out how. Oh, I do figure out how.
There you
go.
Yeah,
So this is
that.
the book. This is the book that I write in. It has chakra stones for the 12 or for the 7 chakras. It has a lock on it, which I don't know why it's so important to me, but it feels like I'm locking in the energies.
Right.
The lock was really important when I bought the book, actually. Then I have a page with references to the symbols and what they mean in English, in Sanskrit, and in I don't know what other language is in there. Then I have this thing here, which I drew myself. It was a page. It was something that just came up in my mind. Right. Where is her name? I'm going to cover this person's name, but this is somebody's page without a picture. And I have done a little bit of work on it. I've put the things that are most important to her on this page.
Okay.
And that is the important thing to know, is that each page, it's going to be, I got to cover this part here. It's going to be unique to yourself and the things that are important to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
I mean, really, I understand the power behind it. Some may not, but I understand how much intention that's put into that.
It's like
very
the
powerful.
word or the touching itself. Yeah, it's very powerful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I have some fully fit, like this is my page, so I can show you the full page.
Okay. Good.
Hello, all watching.
Yes,
thank you very
welcome,
much for being here.
You
thank
for being
you, Soul
with
Family.
Us.
If you're here, you're Soul Family.
Yes.
We're all
deeply grateful
yes.
for you all.
Deep gratitude to you. Thank you. I'm sharing, so if it looks like I'm looking down, I'm just sharing that live feed. But thank you all for being here. Hi, Jeannie. Carrie, Melissa, Shelly.
Sherry, Michelle.
Anyone has any
Michael,
questions about healing that you'd like to ask Kayla?
About her book or about the Reiki at all? Yeah.
This is another person's page. I have to cover their name and their picture because their picture is in here. And
I love the spiral and the ohms. That's that infinity and the pyramids.
The
spiral. There's a lot of power
there really
powerful
is
symbology
a lot of
in
power and just beautiful.
Yeah, this spiral, actually, I dreamt about it.
Wow.
It was a dreaming of time.
Oh.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
cool.
I dreamt
now,
about it.
Do you keep in touch and follow up with people that are going the book?
Yeah. So what I would do is I would, like, each person has the option of having their, here, let me turn around and see you guys again.
There you go.
So each time I put someone in the book, I would follow up with them the days after while I'm creating their page and get their input on what is important to them for this page, why they want the page to begin with, how long they want the page for, and what they want it to do for them.
Right.
So there's a process they go through.
There's a process.
Consultation.
Yeah, it's not just I can't just say, "Oh, give me your name and I'll write you in the book." That's not
right.
You do a lot more than that.
I have to know the person. I have to feel their energy
Pick
to
up
know
on their energy, right. I get it. I get you exactly.
And then when I send out the energy, I go through page by page and I just touch the page and I can remember the person and their energy. It's a really weird thing. It's like every page I touch has a sentiment about it.
Right. That's beautiful
awesome.
too. Yeah. It is. That is a beautiful, beautiful concept.
Yeah.
So let me see if there's any questions here. If you want to ask her, go ahead and ask her. Yeah, what's your routine? Like when you go through this and you create this, like take a step by step through your healing process.
The very first thing I do is I write down the person's name. And that is just so that I can get started with, sorry, my daughter's laying on me here.
That's okay.
It's okay. And I, no, Maddie.
I just want to help you.
I don't need any help, thanks.
Say hi, Maddie. Say hi. You little ham, you. I like being on TV too. Love you, girl.
I want to be on TV. That's the only reason I'm here.
I know, it's fun, isn't it? It's energizing.
Yes.
So anyway, okay, let's let your mommy explain her steps in healing.
Okay. No more talking though, okay? Or else I'll kick you out of the room.
No kicking.
Quiet on the set, Maddie.
You're quiet on the set, remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what I would do is I would first write the person's name and then I would have them send me a picture. I like to have a very recent picture of them so that I can feel, again, their energy.
Right.
Then I would call them. Some people don't like to do the call conversations, but it's really important part of the process for me to get to know and feel your energy.
Right.
So then I would start drawing while I'm on the phone with you. And
that's awesome. Yeah. And you do like a phone, or do you do video chats as well?
A video or phone, it's up to the person.
My mom has a whole plus kit.
And then I start drawing, and when the page is complete, which it gets added to every day, but when the page is complete, I spray, because I use pencil. That's something I wanted to explain too. I use pencil because pencil can be erased. Pencil, it means nothing's set in stone. It's not permanent. If you change your mind about wanting to be more creative, then you can change it.
Right.
But I also put, when the page is finished, I put like a polyester spray on it so that it doesn't, so it'll stay.
Right.
So I go from making it not permanent to kind of making
it pretty permanent.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is about using pencils. I've tried to use pens and it just disconnects me. So
I prefer a pencil too. I'm odd that way. When I can, I like my pens for some things, but when I'm being creative or when I'm flowing, pencil is definitely better.
So if somebody needs to get a hold of you, how would they go about getting a hold of you for an appointment or to be put in the book? Because you offer other services as well, right?
Oh, yeah. I offer private meditation. I do public meditation. I do card readings. I do pendulum readings.
Okay.
I do I do private healings like Reiki. I do actual Reiki long distance or in person, depending on where you are. But my favorite is the book.
Right.
My favorite is
that's a cool way to do it.
I really think
it's very original, and that's what we need to do is make new traditions.
Well, I feel like that. Yeah, if I was going to do anything like that, that's kind of the way I would go, because that's sort of, in a sense, the way I work. I do it purely energetically at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a beautiful idea for like my intention, how I would go about doing that. So that's I think it's brilliant.
Do you work with Ashley?
I don't know, honey.
So where do we go if we want to make an appointment or to ask any questions or anything like that?
I have a page, Reiki with Kayla. Actually, you guys are admin on it.
Yes,
so you
we are.
Yeah,
we know who you are. We're just asking you the standard questions so people. It's basically asking questions for the viewers that haven't seen you. Haven't seen this page yet.
Right.
Okay, so if you could write it down, because I can't write it down in here. Right. I don't know how to work this thing.
Go ahead, and I'll write it down.
It's called Reiki with Kayla. And
I will leave it in the link on the title. I'll leave it in the link after the video. So they'll just be able to go right to the title and push to your name and go right through it.
That'll be perfect. Or you can even just type my name, Kayla Diagne, and leave me a private message. I'll answer pretty quickly, except if my phone's dead.
And then I also have another question for you, because I happen to know that you're doing some of these things, because I've gotten to see them, because like you said, we know you. I'd like to know a little bit more about your creations.
My creations. Oh, I do a lot of artistical work. I make trees.
I make trees.
Jeannie is actually in here. You were telling me that you needed
someone to make
built,
you an angel,
right? An angel.
She's actually watching with us right now.
She's watching, I think, right now. She was earlier.
I need someone to make me an angel. I got to show you guys something. I got to show you one more thing.
All right.
So creepy.
It's my daughter thinks it's creepy, and it really kind of is, but it's just I can't draw. I can only draw like I don't know. I can't draw things, but I can draw like I had a vision of this particular item.
I get it though. Creation, it's a lot of the times it's misunderstood as evil. And it just looks kind of scary because it looks different and we're not used to it, but it's creation. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I get exactly not, my way of getting it, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
my perception is a good one.
Draw you though.
Yeah. And for that thing there, it's like, it looks evil, but it's not. It's called the Angel of Creation. Right. And it's just something that I had a vision of one time, and it just kind of stuck with me, and I can't get it out of my head, and I can't build it because I don't have enough crystals to build it with. So I'm working on finding someone to help me build this crystal angel thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you want to explain it a little bit, because I feel like it's got a very awesome like concept behind it. So not only is this an awesome crystal angel, but what is it?
So when I had the vision, I visually saw this angel made out of various crystals and rocks, and it was all put together. And in the dish underneath, I feel as though if I were to put a paper saying, I need $1 million, $1 million would come to me because I put it in this thing. It's almost like it creates, it's a vessel of creation.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So almost like the wish angels, only better, because it helps you to manifest. And I do want to do one thing, and I know it's kind of mean, but I got to correct your wording. We never tell the universe that we need something. Otherwise, the universe helps us to need it.
Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to have this thing then.
I'm working on the same thing.
Yeah, yes. I'm horrible with the wording. I'm horrible with wording.
I am working on mine too. I am. So, but I wanted to put that out there just
practice
so that we
your I ams tonight. Just say your I ams to yourself tonight. Yeah. Yep. So would you like to do some healings or some readings? There's people asking, do you notice in comments? Would you like to do some of that? I think we should do that like on a weekly basis on this show.
Oh yeah.
Do some Reiki healing, some energy healing. I'm not a Reiki master. I'm just a.
Oh man, my hair's a mess, guys.
But
that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Healer nonetheless.
Healer nonetheless.
I'm a shaman, so we kind of take. We get it from. It's more about experience.
Yeah.
And life.
I'm a mystic. Exactly. I just use my energy, and that's it.
How I learn everything. Yeah. Usually the hard way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be actually starting on Tuesday, starting my shows back up in my auctions, as well as all of my readings and meditations and everything. I'm going to be starting it back up. It's just the summer is hard. The summer is really hard because I have 4 kids.
Right.
So I do what I can.
It's hard. It's hard to balance when it's summertime.
When you work at home, that's the joy of it. Because you get to be able to kind of create that balance for yourself. So
exactly.
Yep.
All right, so let me see here. Let's pick a question here.
He's gonna find us a question.
Oh, I saw Cheryl Orr on a live today. She's a sister.
Yes.
She's been a long-time supporter of all of us at the Soul Family.
And she brought us out in nature.
She did a live. It was awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Much love to you.
Wow.
All right, does anybody have a question for Kayla or
anybody else?
A healing they'd like, or healing for someone else?
Hello?
Just put it in the comments, because every healing, it doesn't put the name in. Whoever you would like to see loved, healed, protected, put their name down. Surround it with hearts, and we'll know who it is. And I'm going to. Can you read the comments from there?
No, I can't see the comments at all.
Okay. Well, I will find. Let's see here. Karen Brown asks, what gift do I have?
Karen Brown?
Yes.
Am I answering or are you answering?
You are.
That's for you. This is spotlight's on you, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Karen Brown.
I'm on the other side of it this time.
Okay, Karen Brown.
To be loved.
I see, Karen, you have a gift of energy work as well. I see that you're in a position where you give away a lot of your time and your energy, which is causing stress upon your your actual gifts. You need to focus your attention towards the actual gift of giving. But in order to give, you need to receive. Did that make sense at all?
Yes,
it
it
needs
made
to
a
be
lot of
open
sense.
to receive it. Exactly. Yeah, that made perfect sense.
Karen
to
said
me.
yes, it makes sense.
Good, Karen. Yes, that's awesome. All right, anyone else?
Sandy Lloyd is asking for, she's saying, my tinnitus is too loud, so they're having ringing in their ears.
Oh.
Help. So let's all connect.
So we're all going to connect.
Send that
to Sandy
soothing energy.
Lloyd.
It's time to ground. It's time to lower. Focus down on the root and the sacral chakra and by the belly button, not so much up in the head. I'm sending energy down there, sending energy to everywhere. Let's all link up. So every part of you, every part of your aura, take that ringing away.
Could you let them know?
Allow it to pass. It's going to be there for a minute.
I'm never going to be a part of this group.
I feel it.
You're never going to be able
right here. It's popping right now.
You're never going to be able to fit it.
Sandy, you feeling this, Sandy? And please, if there's any healers in the or on watching, we can send energy to Sandy.
Feel free to please join us in sending her this healing energy.
Help with that ringing, quiet it down, quiet the mind, quiet the vibration in the head. Let all that energy to flow down.
Yeah. She needs to center herself.
Yes.
Take her finger, her middle finger, and gently touch the center of her head and concentrate on lowering the frequency, because I feel like she's in her head a lot. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's what I saw. Yeah, a lot of energy going through her, like through her crown. She needs to let that energy sink down instead of just being here.
Yeah.
And in this area, she needs to let it sink all the way down to the root.
Yeah, and just
slow.
Even gently tapping.
She's saying it's working. She's feeling it. She's feeling it. So I'm glad. Thank you all in here for helping as well. Danielle Nicole Carey asks, can you tell me why my feet tingle every now and again?
Why her what?
She says, Danielle Nicole Carey says, can you tell me why my feet tingle every now and again?
Is it during sitting position or a standing position?
I'm not sure. She didn't ask. Just kind of intuitively what you see.
I see it like a slight pinch in the nerve system in the lower back. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And like when she sits in a certain position, she's not straightening her back properly, and it's just aggravating the nerves to swell up more.
Well, let's send another energy beam out to her. Send it to that back. Let's heal that. I feel on the low area. Like I feel down by the hips.
That's kind of
like like in between.
Sandy, just to know, everybody we connect with, we're still connected with you. We're just sending out to others, and we're others are helping within the live stream on comments and people that are watching. So thank you very much. Deep gratitude to all of you, and all of you can join in and send that energy. All right, let's see here. Lisa Davis says, asthma with me, need healing. Lisa Davis, I'm connecting to you. Feel it. Let those lungs open up. Feel like you need to drink some water with lime. Feel like that'll break up a lot of that stuff, but that's what I'm being shown. So allow that connection. We'll stay connected with you for the rest of the night until you're healed, until a lot of that stuff's cleared out, all of you. All right, let's do a couple of more. You got a little bit of time?
Me? Oh, yeah.
All right, good. I know things are quiet. Look at that.
I got to put my little guys to bed in about 20 minutes, though.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
Lisa's feeling it.
Good.
Bless you, Lisa. Do you do any medium readings?
I haven't as of yet.
We'll just stick with no medium readings tonight.
Yeah.
I'll teach you. I'll show you.
I think I know how. I'm shy to do.
Oh, here's a question. How is it that how do you cleanse? Because it's important for all of us to cleanse, especially working with energy. Mm-hmm. So how is it? What's your routine cleansing?
So mine is I have my beautiful sage that I don't like to burn because it's so beautiful. So I would cleanse the room prior to working with any energetic work. I also feel that I'm supposed to wash my hands under cold water before I start and after, because Reiki tends to heat you up, if that makes sense. Like it
or chill you out, both cold or hot.
Yeah. Well, me, it always heats me up. I'm just like, even just thinking about it now, I am on boiling point. You can see how red my chest is.
I know, because we're connected. We're connected to people.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna cool us. Let's focus on cooling it down, keeping it centered, keeping that temperature nice, keeping it balanced between hot and cold. Ooh, I feel my solar plexus. How y'all feeling on that solar plexus right now? Ooh, that's a lot of energy.
Loving it.
Feels good.
Loving it.
Me too. All right, let's see here. Jerry Monroe says she needs a healing. Well, we join in to connect with us. This is unity consciousness, unity healing, collective healing, energetically. All right, let's see here. Selena's asking for a healing and protection for Alex and Damian Gomez. Healing and protection is there. It's there. Connected. We're connected to Alex. We're connected to Damian.
Did you
Angels
just get like
a
hot flash?
Yeah. I like an angel just flew by, huh?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna have to cool that one down.
All right, let's see here. Samey, KSK, Kisk. I need advice. What is coming to you intuitively for Sime or Simey?
What part of her life does she want advice about?
Just whatever comes up.
It could be
Sime.
or
Simi. It's I probably brutalized it time and time again, like I always do, but that's okay. We're connected to the energy still.
So what I'm getting for her is that she needs to take some time to help herself more and let others help her. She's the kind of person, or he's the kind of person who runs all the time doing, and never taking time to just stop and let their brain focus. Like I'm seeing meditation. That's what I'm seeing. You need to take time to stop and meditate.
Okay. So take time, Simi, to stop and meditate.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I'm getting that. Slow it down.
Slow it down and allow to receive. You're not allowing to receive. It's like you're pushing it away with pride.
It's like, I can do it all. I can do it all. Yeah.
Cheryl says her daughter, I don't know what PCOS is, but Cheryl needs healing as well, right? Cheryl, you need healing for your daughter?
I think that's a lung thing.
Sending healing to your daughter. PCOS?
Yeah.
Okay, we're connecting to your daughter now. All right, let's see here. Danielle Nicole says, that's me. That's so me. And Simon says, oh my God, yes. Marcia Joanne Padilla. Can I get a reading, please? She wants just an intuitive what you're getting. Am I challenging you? Am I helping you become better?
You are definitely challenging me because
that's good.
Yeah, because usually I get what I get when I first.
You're doing great. Quit explaining. Just focus.
Okay. What's the name?
Okay, that is Marcia Joanne Padilla.
So for Marcia, I'm seeing someone come into her life.
Okay.
Someone she's known before. I don't know if the person is going to be there for a season or for a lifetime, but they're there to teach you something. They're coming to teach you something about yourself.
Okay, that's very good.
Yeah, that was.
I resonate with that too. I feel like somebody's coming into her life that's going to be very, very profound. Yeah. Very profound meeting. Profound profundities.
Yes.
As Rory Shaman Poet Campbell would say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Julia Lapine says, "May I get a reading, please?"
Julia Lapine.
You're doing great. Don't doubt yourself. You're doing great.
You're doing amazing,
that's why you're here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show people who you are and what you're capable of.
No, it's not time to eat. I think I don't know.
We'll do two more. This one and one more, and then we'll be done. Okay. Once again, go ahead and do this one, and then.
I'm coming for supper. Just give me 10 minutes.
Let's go.
Real life, folks.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Real life with 4 kids.
That's right. That's definitely real life.
Her name was
real as real kids.
Her name was. Oops, we just.
All right, let's see.
What was her name again?
Julie.
Marcia Padilla.
Marcia Padilla.
Or Marcia Padilla.
She says, "I don't have family close by."
Not yet.
So that's probably what it is. You're getting somebody that's going to come in and help.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean it has to be family. It's somebody coming. Yeah. Somebody is coming into your life.
I feel like it's not family, but it's more soul family than actual like earth family.
Yeah.
Or human,
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
3D family, whatever you want to say. That was mean. All right, let's see. Julia Lapine needs one as well.
Okay, so Julia.
That was Julia. That's the one that we just read for. Sorry, I'm confusing you.
You are confusing me.
So this is Julia. Julia, does that make sense? Hold on a second.
Oh, that's right. The last reading was for Julia. I said Marcia. My bad.
So
I apologize.
No worries.
Okay, so
let's see. I'm waiting for her reply.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's all right. She heard it. She heard it, and others may have heard that, and it, resonates with you in these readings because that's how it works. So if that this is resonating with you, please look up Reiki with Kayla on Facebook, and get some healings, readings. We will do one more, and then please share this out. And thank you all for who already have shared. Thank you very much.
Deeply grateful.
We love you very much. Yes, we know a lot of you in here, and I'm glad you're here. We're going to do this weekly and bring in different healers every week. So I'm glad you started it, Kayla.
Yay!
Right on. I'm the first. I'm the beginning.
That's right.
All right, let's see here. Julia, what we were saying, she was saying is you're going to be meeting somebody here within the next month or so, right? That's going to be very profound in your life, very important connection. Somebody who's going to teach you or lead you somewhere. You may have already met this person.
Yeah, I feel like the person is already there or is very close to being there. Yeah. And the person, she's going to know, like she's going to feel a connection with this person like she hasn't felt before. It doesn't mean it's going to be a love connection. It doesn't mean it's going to be something other than a love connection. I'm not sure of. But
it's like the teacher and the student. It's like she's been asking for somebody to kind of guide her, and it feels like the teacher's coming around, or somebody's going to open her eyes up to a lot of things and her heart.
Meet you.
All right, thank you. I hope you heard that, Julia. All right, let's see here. One more. Nancy Newton says, read me, please, please, please.
Nancy Newton.
So Nancy, I'm seeing you. Go before they yell.
Helping mom.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
No worries. You got
Nancy.
it.
Go right now. Go.
Kids.
Haven't
you learned how to shut that out sometimes? No, moms never do. Moms would never shut it out. They're like, oh, I know. Okay. All right. So we were back on. Let's see here.
We're on Nancy Newton still.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So Nancy, I'm going to go really quick with this. What I'm feeling for you is someone is in your life and is a little bit overpowering to you. They're pushing,
leading them, right?
Leading her son, like, but it's not a gentle feeling. It's like a push. It's like she's being forced into something. Pay attention to what's going on around you and recognize who your friends are. Yeah. Friends don't lead you places you can get hurt.
Right. I feel that too. I feel like it's she needs to discern amongst her circle and the people she's around. Whoever has this kind of oppression over you, kind of feels like you need to sidestep it, if that makes sense. Like kind of pull yourself out of the brunt of it. Yeah. Just kind of slowly distance yourself. Take your time, though. It feels like there is kind of a dangerous situation here. So take your time, but make a plan and make a good one. Even if you've got one that gets you out of there and relocate it or get you away from this person, that's what I feel like you need to do.
Yes, go.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Kayla.
Yes, thank
you. Check out Kayla on Facebook. She does a lot of her meditations are awesome. I love it when you do them in the morning too, because it just ding wakes up the crowd.
Yeah, morning's good for me too, because then I'm not so busy with my kids.
Right.
They're awesome. Yeah, the kids are awesome though. They're good kids.
Okay, thank you guys. Love you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. And
love you all for being here. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. Just saying I love you. That's all.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for sharing.
Thank you.
We'll be on next week, and we'll bring another healer on. So we'll see who that is. Love you all.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah. Love you. Oh, wait. You got to go to, right there.